Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Right, this side is now done. I've stripped all these beams and I've stripped down the side of this big beam as well. And yeah, really happy. That chocolate brown has gone. Brilliant. Well worth the effort. And you can see the chocolate brown in that corner behind me. I've got 5 beams in that corner to do. But when I've finally done all that, the biggest problem I'm going to have is all this white here, and it's where they've painted and plastered. I've shown you it before. They've been a bit sloppy with it. And so I've got 2 or 3 methods. I've got my Dremel. I've got a wire brush attachment for my drill. That might get in these the grains there. Sander, I don't want to use that if I can help it. But one way or the other, I'll sort it out, but I'll do that at the end. Yes, I've got these 5 to do, and this side of the beam, and then underneath the beam, but that won't take too long. So I'm going to get on with that. But before I do, I've got a little chore, which, well, if I'm honest, should have been done a few weeks ago, really.
I know it's middle of February and we're only just bringing the Christmas decorations up.
Better late than never.
But we've been ill for about 6 weeks, haven't we?
Yeah, it's not been good.
Yeah, so it's not been a great start to the year and we just didn't have the energy to do it.
No, not really. We took them down on the 12th night or 13th day or whatever it was.
Well,
but,
they've been piled up in the study in the hall.
That's right.
And actually I've still got some to box up.
Yeah. But I'll get all this up today. But yeah, our January virus has followed us through into February, and we keep thinking we've shaken it off, but haven't. But I think we're in the clear now. So
basically, we haven't had a very productive year so far.
No.
And we were really looking forward to the new year, getting stuff done, weren't we?
Yeah, well, we've been pottering around doing stuff.
Yeah, little bits.
Anyway, we'll sort that out, get the rest of those up before the end of play. But you wanted to look at that washstand, didn't you?
Yeah, because I've got the bowl, which you showed on another vlog, which I think would possibly go in there.
Okay, let's go and have a look.
It needs a real good clean. It looks like it's got gloss paint on, so
we're going to sand it down.
Yeah, repaint it.
Yeah, but it's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that bowl and picture that we found in the tower room, wasn't it, when we first arrived? I think that'll probably fit in there.
I think it would go in our bedroom, and I have got some flowers that would possibly go in there.
Perfect. Okay, well, we need to get it outside and give it a bit of a scrub first, and then assess.
A brush, I think.
Yeah, brush and clean, and then assess what we need to do with it.
It's got some sticky paper on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's get that out. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, whilst we're up here, I wanted to look at another item.
Okay. What's all the detritus?
So this
oh yes,
bit of clock base that's left.
Yeah.
Wondered if it would make a nice shelving unit for some bathroom or something.
Okay.
If it would fit in there, I don't know.
Right. Well, let's have a proper look, shall we? It's a bit dusty and dirty.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a nice shape with this here. Obviously, it would have had some glass, a door with the glass or doors.
Yeah.
And something on top. I think we need to take it outside and give this a good scrub because
definitely.
I don't know what. I presume we'd be painting it. No?
Possibly. I
Possibly.
need to see the state of it, really.
Okay, so should we take this out and have a look?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Well, it can go in the barn for now, can't it?
Yeah. Well, it's shaping up to be a rather pleasant afternoon, actually, which is, if I sound surprised, it's quite a rarity, actually, that golden ball in the sky. I haven't seen much of that. Anyway, so I've taken full advantage. I brought them both out here, and I'm going to give them a brush down and see where we end up. Okay, let's have a look. There's one or two issues with this, but it's in the main, it's perfectly fine. There's a couple of splits. There's one here, and this looks as though it's being repaired because there's a pin there and a pin there. But I can do something with that. Likewise, there's a split down here. Same sort of thing. I can do something with that. The base is just a little bit of plywood which is lifting and it's a bit warped, so I can replace that. So yeah, that's perfectly usable. Not a lot of work to do. Bit of a rub down, bit of paint. I think it'll have to be painted once I've done repairs, so it's a question of what colour really. But yeah, that's okay. That's perfectly doable. Now this, this used to be a very beautiful piece. You probably saw it on the that piece of footage. There's a nice pattern here, and it's marquetry, so it's all been inlaid. Very, very beautiful. However, there's a lot of woodworm. There's a lot of damage. Now, putting shelves in would reinforce it, so that's not a problem. These bits of trim here. Let me stand it up, actually. I don't know whether you'll see it all. It's probably going to go out of view, but yeah, these bits of trim here, they can be replaced. There's woodworm down here, but again, I can put a little trim. I can, there's a bit of damage there, but I can patch a piece in. I think it would benefit from being painted because there's so much woodworm, but obviously we wouldn't want to paint this. So we're going to have to do the best we can with this part. And I've obviously got to put a roof on it. There's a bit of wire. I don't know what that's there for. This bit of wire here, probably holding it together. But this is the sort of project that I think would be a really nice project, nice way of spending a bit of time. But obviously I've got quite a lot of work to do at any one time. And Susie's talking about putting this in one of the en-suites that we haven't yet got as a towel cabinet. And I think that would be quite nice. And I don't think it would be too big in a corner of an ensuite. So that's a nice idea. And I think when we first showed this up in the attic, we had various comments, and I think somebody also mentioned that actually, that it would make a nice towel rack, towel cabinet. So yeah, so nice project, and I think I'd like to work on this. It's just a question of when, really. There's no urgency, obviously, but it would be nice to bring this back to life. So I think what I'll do is get some woodworm treatment on it, just in case. It's probably all historical, this woodworm. It usually is. When you see the holes, they're normally exit holes. So there's probably no more woodworm in there, but treat it and then save it so it doesn't get any worse. But yeah, two nice projects. And I think they'll come up nice. Okay.
So I haven't tried this in here before.
Looks.
You got it?
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Yeah, not really.
It's going to fall through.
It's not meant for this then,
So
but I can put a base in.
Well, the only thing we can do is just put some blocks of wood
I'll
round.
put a base under it to hold it. Shall I hold it for demonstration purposes? Right there.
And there's the picture. Yeah, they're not in great condition. There's a crack here. There is a stamp on the bottom. It's got a swan on. I have to take a picture of that. And this bowl is cracked here, but it would only be for decorative purposes.
Yeah, that's right. But it'll work.
Yeah, I was wondering if these flowers went in there.
Maybe we need some more.
Needs more foliage.
Yeah.
Really.
But basically, there's the idea.
Yeah.
I think that'll work. We've got to do some repair work on this anyway.
This needs to be rubbed down and painted.
Yeah, I'll put a base here then for that to sit on. So, but it'll work, won't it?
Yeah.
Right, got a nice surprise on here.
Okay. Yep.
Having clean all the dust.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Some marquetry.
That's that was once a grand old clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's got
some inlay around the edges.
Inlay.
Decorative. So
I don't think it's inlay. It's
I think it is. I can feel an edge.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it needs polishing up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've got to clean it, but it's beautiful, isn't it? And I think that will look lovely.
Quite a few woodworm holes, but
anyway, we've got 1 or 2 errands to run, so I'll put some woodworm treatment on this, and then we've got to go out.
Okay. So
we're taking the opportunity whilst the rain has stopped to get out and do a few errands, including dropping off something that we've sold on our Etsy shop that was found in our attic. And as usual, won't give any clues as to who's bought it or what it is, just in case it's a gift for someone. So there's a few items on our Etsy shop, so if you want to have a look, we sold something last week, went to the UK, didn't we?
Yeah, this one's going to France.
This one's going to France, so if you'd like to take a look at our Etsy shop, it'd be much appreciated. And as we're driving, I'm just looking at all the fields. They're absolutely saturated, aren't they?
Yeah, nothing's drying out. This year we've had so much rain already again.
Yeah.
Poor farmers, they didn't actually harvest crops last year because the fields were too waterlogged. I just thought I'd show you how wet it's been over here. Cattle are normally in this field, but the farmers obviously taken them out now. But this year they haven't been able to harvest crops because it's been so wet, so all you see are dead stalks of sunflowers in the fields. So there'll probably be a oil shortage on those soon. Just such a shame.
Yeah, lots and lots. It's very sad, really.
Yeah.
That's farming, isn't it? The weather. Anyway, I think we'll take the opportunity to call it a day on this one. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.